Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here in Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready? 79 Bronco. Set go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Now Daniels off the play action. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and short, Daniels. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Giants are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Back now, pressure on its way. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
They motion the tight end over. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on, set, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Go.
Here's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Washington touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely.
Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jeremy Chinn there on the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the set. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Third and long for him here. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, it's Tracy. And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Running left is Robinson. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Go! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat! Panther 11! Panther 11! Ready, ready?
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Dragon 60! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Throwing from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Play fake here. Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. Got a man. Robinson has it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Go.
Daniels now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First down 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Let's go now.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. He'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. Third and 4 coming up now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a throw. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're getting... Starting field position from the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Let's go.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. On the move, headed right. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Come on. Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Go.
Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Well, we got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this 3rd quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And the Giants will have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Play action on 1st down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandra still makes the play. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Daniels off the play action. This throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now Daniels to throw. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
70 range, 70 range. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Coming left is Tracy. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
Here's 2nd and 7. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now looking to throw. And that's going to be knocked away. May have saved the completion there. And that brings us to the end of our 3rd quarter.
When a defender can get his hands on the pass and knock it away in any way, that's usually good things for the defense.
The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he can't hurt you with a return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 19. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And forget the interception, he makes this a pick-6 touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Bronk, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
79 Bronco. Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check go.
Daniels coming back after that pick. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on. Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Gets this to Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's got him. That's Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19 right. 18 right in.
Tracy.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, they're the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready up.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Here's Tracy once more. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now they'll get some time. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
On now is McManus to kick this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
19 tight. Let's go now. Warrior 70.
On first down, here's Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on first down. Vacates quickly left side. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Set, go!
Again, Daniels to the air. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Set. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Second down and 10. Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Get it. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Go.
On the give, here's Robinson. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They run. Here's Tracy. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's back to throw. Has his man, it's Tracy. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Giants don't want to see this one go to overtime. Fourth and 3, drive on the line. They're looking to throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a give to Robinson. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. A run here with Robinson. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. And a timeout's called. We'll have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win